Now we will start working on the login functionality. So let's go to Visual Studio Code, and inside users.ts, let's create one more function. So export const login user equals to async, and here we are passing the values that is going to be any type of any. Let's take an arrow function, and inside we need try catch block. So try catch one second, try catch block, and here, okay, so error should be any type of any, and here why it is giving an issue. Okay, let's remove the extra curly braces. Inside the try block, I'm going to take a const, and let's give the name as response, login response equals to await, okay, Supabase config dot auth dot sign in. We are going to use the method called sign in with password. Okay, sign in with password, this is the one. Okay, because we need email and password both. Okay, so inside the object we are going to pass email, that is going to be values.email, and password, that is going to be values.password. Okay, and then we will add a condition if login response.error. If this is true, then throw the error, otherwise we are going to return success through, and message will be login successful. Okay, so that's it. And inside the catch block we are going to say throw new error.message, and something went wrong. Okay, similar to the registration. Okay, save this file, and then what else we need? I think this is it for this function. Now let's go to login index page. So here I'm going to open the login index page. Let me close the registration, and here similarly we need to do which we did for login. So here I'm going to take a const, and let's take message API and context folder from message.use message. Okay, and then we also need loading. So loading state, that is going to be loading and set loading. Use state, that is going to be import from React. Okay, and this is going to be import message from entity. Okay, so this is done. Now what else we need? We need the navigation. So once the user login, we need to navigate to the home page. So const navigate equals to use navigate, and we are going to import the use navigate from React router DOM. Okay, yeah, use. Okay, so it has already been imported. Now inside this function, here let me just remove the console log. Okay, we are going to take the try catch block. So try catch. Okay, and inside the, okay, error should be any. Now inside the try block we are going to set the loading to be true. Okay, then we are going to take a const response, which should be any, equals to await login user. Okay, we are going to import this login user function which we created from user.ts. Okay, and we are passing the values, and as it is await, so this function should be async. Okay, so response any equals to await. Then we are going to take a condition that if not response, then we are going to throw the error response.error dot message, and if it is successful, then message dot API message API dot success login successful, and then we are going to navigate to and then we are going to navigate it to the home page. So I just wanted 3 seconds to show the message. So we need to add a set timeout, and slash, only slash means it will navigate to the home page. Okay. Then inside the catch block, here I'm going to say message API dot error, and we are passing error dot message or something went wrong. Okay, and finally set loading will be false. Okay, save this. And then we need to use the loading for the button. So here I'm going to say loading, that is going to be loading, and disable, that is going to be loading. Okay, so this is done now. What else is required? So here we are going to show the context holder message. Okay, so this is also completed. I think yes, this is done. Now let's go to the browser first. Let's see. Okay, application is running. Okay, so first let me just go to inspect, and inside the application we have this local storage. So let's clear this out, okay, before you log in. And even the cookies we need to clear it out, okay, because we are not going to do anything manually. After the login, Supabase will store some keys and credentials inside this local storage, okay, so that we will see. But here now let's log in. So I think we were using the email which is React University. Okay, so let me just try with this. So first I'll try the negative scenario. So password is 12345 6, but I'll give some random password. Okay, and let's try to log in. So it says invalid login credential. Yes, that's correct. Now I am using the valid password. So let's try to log in. So email is not confirmed. So we need to confirm the email before we log in. So I have opened my Gmail. Okay, so let's go there. Let me try. Okay, I've already registered, right? So let's try to register one more time. I don't know why it is not showing the email from Supabase University, or maybe I have deleted. And let's try with the password. Email already registered. Please use a different email. Okay, but why I'm not getting the email? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this. Okay, let me just delete this user. Fail to delete. Okay, database already failed to delete user database. Okay, by project and ownership. Deleting a user, this is permanent. Okay, I think let's go to table editor, user profile, and from here I think we need to delete first. Okay, so delete one row. Let's delete this. Okay, now let's go back to this user and let's delete this user. Okay, now it is deleted. Now let's try to register once again. So let me just click on this. Registration successful. Please check your email to verify the account. Okay, so here it is. We got the confirmation mail. Let's click on it. So now it is redirected to home page, and once I log in also it will 1 2 3 4 5 6 login successful, and it is redirected to home page. So yes, so login functionality is completed, and now we can show. Okay, one more thing I need to show you. So here in the local storage, as you can see, we are getting this access token, okay, which we got from Supabase, and we also got the user details, okay, like email, okay, and what else? I think we should also get the name as well. Here is the expiry time, okay, So now what we can do is we will get the data and we can show it on the home page. Okay, so that we will do.